In a small, peaceful village surrounded by green fields, there lived a poor farmer named Raghav. He had very little land, but he worked on it every single day with full dedication. His wife and young son, Arav, helped him whenever they could. Raghav believed in one thing: what you sow today, you will reap tomorrow. He always told Arav, hard work and honesty are like seeds, beta. They take time, but they never fail. One summer, a terrible drought hit the village. The river dried up, wells turned empty, and most farmers gave up hope. Many people started leaving the village to find work in the city, but Raghav refused to quit. अगर आप यहाँ तक वीडियो देख रहे हो तो वीडियो को लाइक कर दो, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लो और कमेंट भी कर देना. He told Arav, even when there is no water, we must plant the seeds. Because if we stop believing in tomorrow, we stop living today. So, he went to his small field, dug the dry soil, and planted his last handful of seeds. Arav was confused. Papa, these seeds will die without rain. Raghav smiled and said, maybe, but if I don't plant them, they'll die in this bag anyway. Days passed. The sky remained cloudless. The villagers mocked Raghav, calling him foolish. Arav, too, started losing faith. One night he asked his father, what if all your hard work is wasted? Raghav replied calmly, true effort is never wasted, my son. Even if the seeds don't grow, our courage will. A few days later, a traveler passing by saw Raghav working under the burning sun. He asked why Raghav was planting in such hopeless conditions. When Raghav explained, the traveler was deeply moved. That man turned out to be an officer from the city's agriculture department. Impressed by Raghav's spirit, he decided to help. Within a week, water tankers arrived in the village, and government aid was distributed. When the first rains finally came, the seeds Raghav had planted sprouted beautifully. His field turned lush green, while others had none. The villagers realized their mistake and came to him for advice. Raghav helped everyone rebuild their farms without pride or anger. Months later, Arav stood beside his father, looking at the golden fields shining under the sun. Papa, he said softly, now I understand. You didn't just plant seeds in the soil. You planted hope in my heart. Raghav smiled, placing a hand on his son's shoulder. Remember, Arav, when times are dark and no one believes, keep planting your seeds. Because faith, effort, and patience always bloom, even if it takes time. Moral of the story: never stop putting effort just because the results are uncertain. Hard work, faith, and perseverance always pay off, sometimes in ways you can't imagine.